When people hear exchange fund, they often ask ETF? No, different thing. Exchange funds actually came first, and their story goes back almost a century. In the 1950s, the US tax code formally introduced Section 351, allowing investors to contribute property to a corporation without triggering capital gains tax. Section 1031, another like-kind exchange, made the concept applicable in real estate. You could swap properties and defer taxes. These early rules established a broader principle that certain asset exchanges are non-taxable. By the 1960s, a few investment firms realized that this could apply to stocks as well. They began pooling appreciated stocks from multiple investors so that each one ended up with a diversified portfolio without selling. Then, in 1975, the IRS issued a private letter ruling to Vance, Sanders & Co., the predecessor to Eaton Vance, formally clarifying how the swap funds could operate under Section 721 of the tax code. That ruling defined the current exchange fund structure. Investors contribute stock to a partnership, and no gain is recognized at the time of contribution. To qualify, funds typically hold at least 20% of their assets in illiquid investments like real estate, and investors must remain in the fund for 7 years before redeeming a diversified basket of stocks, all while maintaining tax deferral. Throughout the 1980s and 1990s, exchange funds became a quiet fixture in private banking. Firms like Eaton Vance and Goldman Sachs offered them to ultra-wealthy investors, usually with $1 million minimum, and eligibility limited to qualified purchasers with over $5 million in investable assets. So that's the history. It's a century-old idea from the tax code, offered institutionally since the 1960s to help investors diversify concentrated stock positions without triggering taxes. In 2024, we launched Cash, one of the first companies to make this age-old instrument more widely accessible. Learn more by visiting our website at usecash.com.